Hi guys, it's Marianne, the Frugal Chef. Here's a little Marianne tidbit today. 3 years into my first divorce, we got a call from somebody that wanted to come and get a facial. His name was Peter Allen. So, he scheduled his appointment. My secretary called and confirmed, and he confirmed, yeah, I'll be there. Didn't show up. That happened, sometimes. So I had my secretary call him back, ask him if he wanted to reschedule. He said yes. Same thing, confirmed, didn't show up. So the third time I called him and I said, listen, Mr. Allen, we're very busy here, which we were, and I don't appreciate you taking appointments and not showing up. So he took the third one and showed up. Okay, this was December. He got his facial, we met, didn't see the guy again. Saw him again in February, started dating him in March and married him in April. We dated for 3 weeks. This was almost 20 years ago, guys. So you know what? That is the best gamble I have ever made. That, of course, is Pete, which I've talked about in my videos. There you go. That's the tidbit of the day. Why don't we make some meatloaf out of chicken? We're going to make it kind of Asian style, and we're going to glaze it with hoisin and honey. This stuff is good. It's healthier than, ground beef. And it's moist and tasty, and let's make this. Guys, I have 2 pounds of ground chicken in here. So we're going to add all our ingredients to it, and then we'll mix it. I'm going to put in about a half a teaspoon of sesame oil. And this. Teaspoon of Worcestershire. Tablespoon of soy sauce. 2 scallions, which I chopped, white, light green, dark green, whole thing. 2 garlic cloves, which I minced. About 2 tablespoons of finely chopped red bell pepper. And I'm going to throw in a tablespoon of finely chopped chili pepper in there. You don't have to do that. I'm going to grate about a 1-inch piece fresh ginger into this. And I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of cream to this. This is very thick cream, what I find down here. Don't worry about that. You can use heavy cream, you can use sour cream if you want. I'm also going to add half a cup of breadcrumbs. A teaspoon of powdered mustard and some black pepper and a little bit of salt. I'm gonna wash my hands and it's time to get dirty here. I'm going to mix this well and we'll turn it into a loaf and glaze it and bake it. I'll see you when it's all formed. By the way, I added another half cup of breadcrumbs to this because it was just too sticky. So, you see how yours is doing, but if you need to add more breadcrumbs, that's fine. Hey, if you have panko breadcrumbs, ooh, that would be awesome in this. So, all right, let's form this. Let's work on our hoisin glaze for our chicken loaf here. I have 2 tablespoons of hoisin sauce in here. I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of rice vinegar, a teaspoon of honey, and half a teaspoon of garlic powder. I'm just going to mix this, guys. And we're going to set it aside. I'm going to form my chicken loaf in this pan. I refrigerated this because I was doing other things. So I'm just going to put it in here. So I'm just going to form this into a loaf like this. I'm going to go wash my hands, come back and we'll glaze this. Now I'm going to spoon half of our glaze on this. Kind of spread it out with my spatula. We're going to bake this at 375 for about 30 minutes. Then we're going to bring it out and reglaze it with the rest of our hoisin sauce. This was in the oven for 30 minutes. Now I'm going to glaze it again with the remainder of my hoisin glaze. We're going to put this back in the oven for about 20 more minutes. And this should be ready. When I give you oven times, remember that every oven is different. And you know, it's an approximate. That's what it takes my oven to cook. So, you know, sometimes you need to check food, especially chicken. Make sure that it's cooked through. But 50 minutes for this should be more than enough. I'll put it back in the oven and I'll see you when it's done. Doesn't that look good? I'm gonna let it sit for a few minutes and then we'll cut a piece so that you guys can see it from the inside. There's the inside of our loaf, guys. Oh my God. I tasted this. It's really good. It's nice and moist. It's not dry. Oh, it tastes amazing with all the stuff we put in it. This recipe will be on the website waiting for you to come and print. Let me show you the piece I cut out. We do have other meatloafs on the website. We have a traditional one with, you know, beef and breadcrumbs as well. I have a turkey one with a chipotle barbecue glaze that is to die for. Eat well, my friends, without going broke. I'm gonna see you guys soon.